alright? It's fucking going down. Example, the motherfucking God is back, yo. Oof, I really hope everyone's well. It's been a long time since we spoke. Think about, God, it's been like 6 weeks maybe or something like that since I posted. It's crazy, and really don't feel good. It's mad. I love this shit. I love this movement that I've created. I love all the people that I've come to meet and will come to meet from this music, and I love just sharing my music and posting it for the people. But I really needed to take some time. I've had some real issues with my health. It's not the only thing that's sort of been bringing me down, but that's definitely the main thing that's really just been impacting my energy and stopping me from doing what I want to do, For a while, I was on the grind. I was doing so good, I was in a really good place in my mind. And I was posting content all the time. I was performing at shows and networking. But these issues with my health, it just really caught up to me. And I really think it was because, even though on the surface I was in a good place and I was doing well, I think there was still just stress laying dormant within me, I feel like I was kind of like unconsciously stressing a little bit, and I think it just had a real impact on my body, but also my mind and just my energy. I don't want to come on here. In fact, I can't come on here and spread good vibes and good music if I'm not feeling good in myself, and just if I'm not radiating energy, I like to be a positive force in people's lives. I don't like to bring people down in any way, and if I can't be my complete self, I can't come on here and if I can't be my full self, I can't come on here and create content and push the movement, So that's kind of where I've been at. It's been a crazy past couple months in terms of like what I've been through, like going in and out of hospital and all that, but also just how much my life has changed. What I found really interesting is this is the first time in my life where really big change has happened and it hasn't ruined me, I used to have such issues with change. I used to latch on to situations and derive my happiness from situations and from sources outside of me, and I think that's where the issues stem from. And I've been faced with a lot of things recently. Like my best friend Yan moved away, which didn't turn out to be for very long, but that's we didn't know that. And it was very strange being back to a point where it's just me, where it's just me fucking down here kind of just on this grind. But obviously, I have lots of friends and people that I speak to, but chilling with Yan was like my therapy, you know what I'm saying? And I think these things come in life as just big lessons. I feel like we are here, I just feel like we are here to grow our souls and to learn lessons and to just build ourselves as people. And I've just run into many situations lately where it just knocks me off my feet, and it just tests my resolve and tests whether I'm really about what I talk about, because I like to think that I'm very grounded in myself and what I do, and that all I need is this music and this movement. But when it really comes down to it, I find that it's easy to aspire to those things and to want to be that, but you can't just decide to have a certain mindset. That's what I've really learned. You can't just decide to be a certain way. You have to practice, and you have to graft, and you have to constantly be conscious every day and every minute of your thoughts and how you respond to situations. I think that, I really feel like I was tested and I failed, you know. The most important thing when it comes to this movement and the success of it is consistency. And I really feel like God, the universe, whatever, just tested me to see if I really deserved to have what I was working for. And I think for a while I got too ahead of myself, and I didn't realise that I lacked foundation. Didn't realise that I lacked the foundation to fall back on when shit goes tits up. Just this whole issues with my health, and I've been having episodes of like collapsing basically. I just get issues with my back and stuff as well, and it just affects my life, especially when it comes to DJing and playing at events and traveling. And I was just fed up of these thoughts bringing me down, you know. But yeah, it just got to a point where I couldn't really control it anymore, and it just felt like I lost control of my body, and I didn't really feel confident or comfortable with doing the things I would normally do, especially when it came to content. And I found myself like, you know, I'm the kind of person where if I don't make music every day, I don't feel right. And I found myself like I didn't even make music for like 5 days, which, well, I don't know, probably don't sound like a lot, but for me that's fucking nuts. And you know, and then I realised I fell deeper and deeper into this hole of like people telling me I need to rest and chill and take a break, and me really giving into that and using it as, I don't know, just subconsciously I just let go of what grounds me, and I just fell back into just being lazy and just being defeated. That's the thing, I was just defeated by my situation, and like fuck that, I'm here on this mission, I'm here to make example the whole movement great. And I think that it was a big test. It was a big test of like, right, you say you want this great stuff. You say you want to take over the world with fucking music and be the GOAT. Like, let's see if you're really about that. And I think I failed that fucking test, yo. I think I failed that test. And I'm just determined. I'm determined to come back. Like, fuck all these problems, you know what I'm saying? I will not let anything hold me down and stop me being who I'm supposed to be. You know, and I just hate being stagnant, and I hate not talking with you and not networking. There's been a lot of people that I was making projects with that I just fell off and just completely forgot about it, because I was so bogged down by these problems. Like, my mind was just filled with negativity. And what's crazy is, like, I'm aware of this knowledge that our thoughts are incredibly powerful, and I know how important it is to exercise the displacing of negative thoughts, right? I just gave into it so much. I gave into this woe is me mindset and just wallowing in my sorrows, you know what I'm saying? I think, like, fuck that shit. You know, like, I'm gonna be on this shit till the day I die, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let anything knock me off this consistency. I'm not gonna let anything stop me from bringing the people great, beautiful music all the time, you know? And I want so much for this movement. I want it to be the greatest thing ever. I want to be the greatest musician of all time. And I can't do that if I keep being so fluid to my emotions, and if I stop being so... I can't achieve that unless if I stop being so susceptible to negative emotions and thoughts, and I stop letting my mood be so fluid in reaction to my environment, if that makes sense. I don't really know how else to word it, but I just think that I'm so up and down in my, I don't want to say motivation, but just in my drive. You know, like when things are good, I'm fucking great. But as soon as something bad happens, or like, and you know, even if it is a very bad thing, and like lots of people will like, oh, that's okay, it's okay to be down, but like they don't understand my fucking purpose, you know. And I realised, yeah, this music is what keeps me alive. It's literally what gives me my energy. In between those 5 days where I didn't even make no music, or 5 or 6 days, whatever it was, even before or after that, I was still very, you know, I'd make a beat one day, and then, oh, right, now I won't make a beat today, or like, it wasn't even conscious though, it was just, I was so just bogged down by my issues. And what I realised is that, you know, when I didn't go through making music for a while, and then I made some beats and started working on these projects I've been working on, it just brought me back. It gave me all this energy, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, it's mad. And the biggest thing, like, I forgot who I was. I forgot that I'm fucking example to God, that I'm mad funk, that I'm out here, like, I make the greatest fucking music ever. And how can I let anything, whether it's big or small, stop me from doing that and being who I am, you know? And it's crazy. It just blows my mind how sure I was of my resilience. And the biggest lesson I learned is that you can never get caught lacking. You can't live good for a while and have good habits and stuff, and then I've been good for a while, and now I can relax. I don't have to meditate in the mornings, I don't have to stretch in the mornings, you know, I don't have to make content every day and post every day. I feel like as soon as you get into that mindset, that's when you lose the good vibration that you're on. And it just made me realise, like, those things that you don't necessarily want to do, and those things that keep you grounded, that is what keeps you in a good state. That's what keeps you at a good energy, and that's what brings you health and brings you life. Yeah, it's fucking nuts. I'm really just glad that I'm back, you know what I'm saying? And it's weird, it is weird to me, just how I felt like a different person these past few months. Yeah, just health is a serious thing. I've really, my friend Jimmy, like, he's had loads of health problems throughout his life, and he really helped me realise, like, how, he really helped me realise that, like, I have to get this shit sorted. And that's when I started on this little journey of just sorting my problems and getting treatment, and, you know, going into hospital and things like that. And all of this has led me to realise that the answer's been there all along. I really believe that. I definitely think I have problems in my body, but I really believe that most of it has stemmed from my mind and stress, which has just made my body ill. And I think where my mind works at 1,000,000 miles an hour, you know, and it's really it's a gift and a curse, because it's a gift in terms of that's how I've achieved this with the music, and I've gotten to the point I have with making the music and production, because my mind never stops. I'm always creating music in my head, always rapping in my head, but it also means that I just can't shut it off. And that also applies to negative thoughts. Like, when something is bothering me, like, that is fucking always there, fucking punching me in the face, like reminding me of it. And just, you know, I've really, after reading this Master Key System, I've read it a couple times now, and it just really, I've just learned the power of my thoughts, or the power of all our thoughts, you know. But I just notice as I'm going around my day, just how, and not only how I'm going around my day, but also looking back on my past, even a year ago or whatever, I've really realised how your thoughts literally dictate your reality, and especially your future. And I feel like that's why I've been so up and down with not only my drive, but also just with my movement and with progress, because I keep giving in to negative thoughts of, oh, this isn't working. Why are you posting every day? Like, no one wants to see your content. Or thoughts of just, how the fuck am I going to make this work? Like, how am I going to keep pushing? I realised, like, that is the devil. That is the devil testing you. And you have to be strong and just push through that shit. Like, my fucking brother, Risk, Silent Snipers, like, he just really put it into perspective for me again. And made me realise, like, damn, I really fucking forgot who I was. Because, you know, I had a great call with him the other day. It just brought my energy right back up. Because I just realised, like, bro, how can I even entertain those kind of thoughts? Like, I am fucking example. Like, I'm out here, I've made fucking amazing music. You know, I'm on this grind. Like, not many other people have this aspiration of being the GOAT and being the greatest. And I feel like if I just let go of the negativity in my mind and just keep pushing, I don't have to worry about nothing. And that's my biggest plight, and that's the biggest thing I want to say in this podcast. Like, do not listen to everything that goes on in your head. Like, not all your thoughts are you, you know. I really think, like, dark forces can invade your mind, and I even see it in my dreams and things like that. Like, I just really think that you have to be on guard, and you have to be grounded in yourself and who you are. I have to be grounded in myself and who I am. You know, I think that this has been my biggest issue, of just not truly believing in myself. Like, maybe I do on a surface level, but when the shit really hits the fan, and, you know, I'm faced with death, faced with losing lots of people in my life, or just faced with anything, it really tests you and shows you your true self, and it shows you your true beliefs that are buried deep in your subconscious. And I'm just really trying to get on, just, you know, I'm really trying to build this foundation of loving myself and believing in myself. And that's where I've been these past few weeks. Just, I've realised, been so caught up in, damn, I need to post, I need to create content, I need to push the movement, that I was trying to skip a step because my body ain't right, my mind ain't right. And you can't put 100% into anything if yourself ain't 100%. And yeah, I've just been really just trying to tackle these issues, you know, so I can really come back and give you my true self. Because even before, when I was consistent with content and posting it, I still had little anxieties and little negative thoughts, and I realised I was still stuck in caring what people thought. It was just on a more scaled down level, you know, like, and I realised, like, when I post content and stuff, I can't even focus on the likes, on the views, on whatever. I just need to just put it out there and put my soul on display and really just show you who I am, rather than trying to be the person that I think you want me to be, you know. And I think that's the biggest lesson I learned. And yeah, it's fucking crazy. Life is crazy. I'm on a mad journey, and I really just think fucking life is good, you know what I'm saying? It's so good. Like, I'm so glad that I've been through all this shit. I'm so glad I got right knocked down, and that you know, I don't know how else to describe it with words, and how else to really put it on this podcast, with stuff that I'm comfortable sharing on the internet. But yeah, I really just think that I'm just so grateful for everything that's happened to me, all the pain that I've been through and stuff. Like, this has brought me here to this point that I'm at now, where I can see everything for how it is, you know. But yeah, I really hope everyone's well, and I've got lots more planned for ways I can connect with you, and you know, not only the artists that I work with and all that, but I really want to just connect more with the people that listen to my music, and I want to get more people listening to my music as well. I've really been making some greatness recently, and yeah, I think you're gonna love it. But yeah, much love, my people. Really take care of yourselves, and yeah, peace and love, y'all. I'll see you soon.